There's my 3 stars. What else do I have? How many stars in this one? What do I need? 145. Helena! I knew you'd be in. You're the one. You're always the first one in. Should get a point for that. Did I lose my destination? Oh, that's why. The speed zone. I'm not going to do speed zones right now. What do we need here? So let's jump 1,200 feet. See how we do. How are you tonight, Helena? I'm not loving this car. You do have a life. Your life just involves watching people live stream video games. You don't even really watch us live stream. You just come to chat. And I'm for that. I like people to chat. What do I want? This Aston Martin was nice. Take this one. Oops. Stop catching up on Game of Thrones. I'm glad I'm more important than Game of Thrones. Did I lose where I was going again? 1,200 feet. Let's do this. Oh. You are my license plate. That's true, and I usually don't stream without mic, but Forza's done a really good job of trying to make sure that you play every day, because there's stuff that like you need to earn points for, and you can only earn the points so many times in a day, so you have to like be playing constantly in order to get some things. Oh, it's the windmill one? Need 1,200 feet? House. No, Mike won't be here tonight. He might be in tomorrow. He had to vote this evening, and he gets those like meal delivery boxes, and it's been a couple days since he's made one, so he's got a bunch of food at home he needs to cook. Come on, 1,200 feet. Yes. New peanut butter. 3 stars. Let's see what else we gotta do here. The speed camera already got 3 stars. For this doesn't have 3 stars. 600 feet. Let's try it.
When it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn right.
Okay. Are you actually leaving now? Because Mike's not here. Oh, okay. I mean, I wouldn't be upset. I'm not like some of Mike's old streaming partners who will remain nameless. I love you too. Realistically, I'm going to play this game whether anyone watches me or not, so... Ugh. To get around the festival. Oh shoot, went the wrong way. Ooh. You ordered pizza, but you're snacking while you wait for it? Yeah, well, who says you can't have pizza and snacks? This is America.
Turn left. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, this one.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Baked green pea crisps with pesto dip? I don't know what a green pea crisp is, but I do like pesto. I used to make it all the time, but basil is so expensive. I started growing my own.
You have arrived at your destination.
Ugh. But now that it's winter time, I can't grow it inside because my cats will eat it. So... Oh, come on. Stop sucking at this. $5.75. New peanut butter. Not 3 stars. What do I need? 600. Oh, that's pretty close. I can do that. Yeah, pine nuts are also expensive. I've been using walnuts. Walnuts or pecans? Walnuts. Because they have that same kind of like texture. Or sunflower seeds. I use those sometimes too. $172 off the jump. Did I need 600? Yeah, I guess I needed 600. I'll take your word for it. Oh, hey, sweet. I didn't even realize that somebody else said that. I haven't seen you around in forever. I've been loving the wasabi flavored almonds. Those are so good. Also, the habanero BBQ almonds are also amazing. Where do I want to go now? This speed trap, 175. I could probably do that.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
A pound of basil for $2 in the winter. Yeah, it's cheaper if I go to like a farmer's market in the summertime, but I've just been growing it myself outside.
In 100 yards, turn right.
The guy who lives next door to me is growing these 3 giant pot plants. He just harvested them a couple weeks ago, but my God, it was like they were giant. I've never seen pot grow that big. I've also never seen pot grow outside before. Now that it's legal, everyone's just growing it in their backyard, and it is growing huge. Ken, you has? You'd have to ask him. He offered to bring me some. I'm not much of a smoker. Yeah, here each person can have 3 plants. And you can only smoke it at home. You can't smoke it publicly. They're going to make private clubs that you can smoke it in. But, because it's still federally illegal, you can't smoke it publicly.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
No, no, no. I didn't even check what speed I actually need for this.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, nailed it though. What else we got here? Here's a speed trap. What do I need on that one? 130? I should be able to do that.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Nope. Ooh. Yeah, it was medically legal here for a while, and then a few years ago, Portland legalized it recreationally, which was weird because it wasn't like it was still illegal at the state level and the federal level, so it was more of like a just a symbolic victory. But then it was the next year or 2 years after that, it was legalized all across Maine. We didn't legalize it like in a great way. Um, you can grow your own, but you can't sell it, and um, so the only people who can like sell it are dispensaries, and the dispensaries have to get it from like big, almost like big tobacco. They have to get it from big marijuana companies out of state, so it's not.
You have arrived at your destination.
Nope, nope, nope. Yes, 3 stars. What else do I need to do? There's one here that I haven't even tried yet. Let's do it there. So I'll just move to Canada. Yeah. I could go for some Justin Trudeau. Am I right? So sweet. This game takes place in the UK. Does this look exactly like the UK? Yeah. Hold on. I'm having a hard time figuring out what your type is. I feel like it changes daily. Well, I'm trying to figure out like what the scale is because I don't know much about the UK. But like, obviously you've got Edinburgh up here, so like this is Scotland. But like, I don't know any of the rest of. Like, I don't know if they're gonna put London down here somewhere eventually in one of the expansions, like south of here. Well, this is autumn season for a couple more days, which is why I'm trying to get a bunch of points before autumn's over.
Coming to you live. Horizon Pulse.
Oof.
400 yards. Turn right.
Sorry, I was reading the chat and I crashed my car.
Turn right.
Yeah. Chat causes fender benders.
400 yards. Turn right. Turn right.
No, no. What the hell even happened? Join the Wang Gang? I don't know what that means. Eek. Oh. Yeah, it's, without it, this car goes all over the road. I need the downforce. Because this car's really fast.
You have arrived at your destination.
Jeez. Boom. Yeah, this does. I'm playing this through my PC instead of my Xbox. Normally I've played Forza on Xbox, and it just look a lot better on PC. I'm also playing it in on my projector instead of my regular monitors, which doesn't matter to you, but it's a lot more fun for me. Oh, shit.
Just a heads up, you can't actually outrun the laser on those speed traps. Trust me, I've tried.
Get what, a projector? Yeah, this is... Ugh. Just as soon as I start to think I'm making progress, they give me more shit to do. Oy. Where are drag strips? There's only one drag strip event? Maybe I just have to keep doing it until I get better at it?
Around when it is safe to do so.
Ugh, my headphones. You know, you can just mount a TV to your ceiling. It's probably easier than projecting vertically.
In 400 yards, turn left. 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, I like my little home theater.
200 yards, turn right.
It all started because I got a free projector from my brother-in-law's father, and he said it didn't work, and it turned out that it has a dumb timer on the bulb, so after you replace the bulb, you have to like hold 4 buttons down while you restart it in order to reset the bulb timer, and he didn't know that because he doesn't understand what Google is. So I got a perfectly good projector, but it was like a presentation projector, it wasn't a cinema projector. So we used that for a while, and then either last year or 2 years ago, after I got my tax refunds and everything, I bought my Epson cinema projector, and I like it a lot.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Alright. Sorry, were you not expecting a story?
You have arrived at your destination.
Look, I won't tell stories if I'm just gonna get made fun of. Oh, you want the rainbow lights? Oh, there's one behind me. Maybe it doesn't change anymore. I don't know where the other one is. You should see all the LEDs I've put up all around my house. I'm going nuts with them. I think I'm gonna get some LED strips to put on this back wall. I found how to make a custom controller for them using a Raspberry Pi so that I'm gonna make an app so I can control the colors and everything with my phone instead of with the remote they come with. Cause, you know, nerd. What the fuck, really? My car can't be that much better than everybody's. Wasn't even close. I was like over 7/10 of a second ahead. Alright, let me turn on some other lights for you, Helena. Hold on. There. My Ford Fusion actually has a pretty decent sound system in it. I was surprised. I was in the air between the Altima, the Fusion, and the Camry, and the Fusion had the better sound system, so I went with it. It was also cheaper. So there was, you know, that.
The rules behind the Horizon drag strip are simple. If you don't make the grade each round, you'll be eliminated. On that note, you're through to round 2.
Alright, let's go there. Let's try another drag race in this thing.
200 yards. Turn right. Turn right.
I'm gonna actually be swapping my car out soon. Well, not really soon, but for a plug-in hybrid. But because it's an electric motor, it has like continuous torque, so it actually off the line is better than a lot of just standard sedans. Wait, how old do you need to be to drive in England? But also, if you live near London, London's got like great public transit, so you probably don't need to drive that badly. Unlike Maine, where everything is miles away from each other. Yeah, driving is fun. It's a rite of passage.
400 yards. Turn right.
My first car was such a piece of shit, but I loved that thing. It's a 1986 Toyota Camry. I was living with my parents, but working full-time, like in the summer times, so I had a ton of money and no reason to spend it. So I bought,
200 yards. Turn left.
I bought a
Turn left.
amp and like twin 12-inch subs, and I just put them in the back of that thing. The thing rattled. You could hear it coming from like half a mile away. Public transport and the lack of zoning makes travel a lot easier in most areas.
Who wants to come and drive me? Or better yet, you could just bring me coffee. Not from the one right outside the booth,
A
obviously.
15-inch in your room.
The other side of the festival site.
Yeah, I got, my wife's dad gave us a free LG 5.1 system, which is fine. I've actually have to turn off the sub most of the time because it just shakes the whole, like, you can hear it from all throughout the house, so if not everybody wants to watch the movie, it's kind of annoying to anyone who's upstairs. I have a new personal best. Did I get a 3-star on that one? No. 2 miles an hour more? Fuck. Yeah, they're good. I just don't like how big the speakers are. I mean, they're not huge, but they're really obvious on my wall. Yeah. That is the thing. I have to run a fiber optic cable from my sound card to my 5.1 system. Since now I'm gaming on this, I don't really use my Xbox anymore. But my receiver is about... Well, the receiver's about 5 meters or so from my computer. But I want to run it around the outside of the room, so I need like a, I don't know, 10-meter cable. Which I think is about as long as you can run fiber optic. Pizza! Pizzazza! The other option I had thought about is just running my HDMI cable that's going to my projector to my Xbox, and then running out of my Xbox back to my projector, and then just running the using the fiber optic that comes out of my projector, out of my Xbox. But it's just too many steps to want to play a game on my projector to have to turn my Xbox on, then go to like the TV app. Yeah, I should be fine with just picking up like an 8.5-meter cable or whatever and just running it around the back of my couch like I did with the HDMI cables. Yeah, the sound card in my PC is not amazing either. It's just coming off the motherboard. I could get an external card. Maybe I will. I've also thought about just getting a better DAC and running analog into my sound system, because I don't know what the DAC is like. Why is this so easy? This is retarded. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, shoot. I thought that was the end. It would have been awesome if I had been able to... Well, I just fucked that up. Let's try that again. I should change the difficulty on this one. Difficulty settings. Drivatar, Expert, Pro, Unbeatable. Accept. Yeah, let's see if these guys are truly unbeatable. Oh yeah, you're unbeatable, guys. But I got so many extra points for playing against unbeatable Drivatars. This thing is, this is a car, like, this didn't even cost me any money. This was a barn find, so, like, any player can have it. I paid a little bit of money to upgrade it, but not an obnoxious amount. I really don't... There's really good cars in this game. Do we get any new ones? Or do I just have to keep doing the same race? I mean, like, the Jaguar D is, I think, the fastest car in the game. In Horizon 3, people were able to get it over 300 miles an hour, but the roads here aren't. It's not like a long enough straight stretch to get it that fast. I was just watching a guy playing it earlier today, where he got it up to like 296 or something. Alright, Helena, enjoy your pizza, your pizzazz. So I just have to keep doing the same drag race until I get enough points. "12 seconds. I don't know what the distance on that was. Should pay more attention at the beginning. Alright, so now I got another drag strip. Oh, I've almost already beaten round 3.
Check you out. Well, you're through to the next round. Where did you learn to race like that? It's spent youth in the hand.
I'm just holding the right trigger. This is... there we go. It's literally all I do.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 yards, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
A drag race down the beach? That should be fun.
Calculating route.
Recalculating. Get a different station here. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. This might not do so well on the beach. We're gonna see. I might have to switch to something better for the beach, like my Ariel Atom or my Volkswagen Baja. I think I'm gonna get my green screen back out here at some point. I don't even know if I bought the Ariel Atom yet. I might have to go back to the store and buy it. I think I did. I'm not sure. At least I have, like... Stupid. A long race. Yeah, it's essentially like a four-wheel motorcycle.
Right, you're pretty well respected on the drag strip, but how about we take this further? All you have to do is finish it. Ultimate drag strip. An idea from me and my crew. Consultation from our own Jay Sharp. Win here, and you'll be a Horizon legend, underground and over.
It's weird, it's we're like in the north of England, but she's got a Cockney accent. A slight Cockney accent.
200 yards. Turn left.
Ugh. Good thing this is all-wheel drive.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Where am I? Fucking castles. How do I get out of here?
100 yards. Turn right. Recalculating route. 200 yards. Turn right. 400 yards. Turn left. Turn left.
That car just despawned. Like it knew I was coming. I was like, I'm getting the fuck out.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Despite someone talking differently every bloody road. That's how everyone sees the UK. You mean like everything's just a castle, or about the accents? Yeah, thanks for stopping by, sweet. I appreciate it. I'll try to start streaming earlier, maybe on the weekends.
400 yards. Turn left.
Sleep well, and we'll see you around another time.
200 yards. Turn right.
I'll probably go to bed in like, well, usually I'm on till 10, so I should be up for like another 2 hours, but I might see what my wife is up to, but have a great night.
Arrived at your destination.
The Juggernaut. Uh-oh, this sounds intense. Nobody even near me. Three and a half seconds. Another drag strip? Helena! Back in the house! Oh great, I got shades. Sweet went to bed. Because, you know, UK. I unlocked a new... I just didn't get a new one. Let's do that one again.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh. You only order 2 toppings, do 2 on one half and the different 2 on the other half, and charge extra, and you get all 4 toppings. Yeah. Well, it's like if you want to get a 4 topping calzone, just order a 2 topping pizza with 2 on each half, and then just fold it in half yourself. It's not really a calzone, it's a cheat zone. You're actually just talking about how the word hack doesn't really mean what it's supposed to mean. Like life hacks and all that stuff, because hack it just means like like a quick, dirty way to do something. Like computer hacking just means like you're just writing code super fast and you don't care about it being good code, you just care about it working. I like calzones. Portland Pie Company in Portland has a really awesome 4-cheese chicken pesto calzone, and it's amazing. I mean, I am kind of a hack, right? I'm not really good at anything I do, but people still watch me do it. I saw a guy mentioning on his live stream that he's going to end up doing like a 15-hour Horizon race where he made a custom blueprint. There's a race that goes all the way around the outside of the map, and he's doing 50 laps on it, so it's going to be like 2,000 miles. Alright, if you are gonna eat pizza though, like what style do you prefer? Deep dish, pan pizza? I'm very picky about pizza. I mean, I think streaming is his full-time job, so he kind of does have a life. And I don't think he pulls 15-hour days all the time, but it's probably going to bring him a ton of revenue. He's probably going to be drinking G Fuel and probably has sponsorships. I think he's got over 1 million followers, so... Fuck you, turn around. Alright. Sorry about that lamppost, guys. Yeah, I like thin crust pizza, but it needs to be put on the pizza oven. Like, I don't want it in a pan. There's not a lot of places that do that around here. So they just stretch out the dough and put the toppings on it, and they just take the pizza on a big paddle and just place it right into the oven. They don't put it in like one of those, in like a pan that they pull out of the oven. Like, it doesn't go on a conveyor belt like an actual like stone-fired pizza right on the stone. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. It's how I make pizza. There's a couple places around that make it, but it's just not that popular. Probably because it's harder to clean up and stuff, because you have to scrape off the oven every day to get all like the little dough crumbles and stuff off it. Alright, you ready? Sideways across the finish line, bitch. There's a place in South Portland near where my parents' house is called the Pizza Joint. Great name for a pizza place. That's my favorite pizza around. There's a place in Portland called Bonobo that does that. It's pretty good. And then down in Boston, there's a place called Penguin that I love. Am I actually going to get any more drag strips, or am I just going to keep unlocking points? Nope. Found it. Most of the non-chain places use stone oven. Yeah, most places around here use pan pizzas, and I'm not a big fan, but one thing I guess I did take for granted is how good our sandwiches are around here. Until I went to other cities and tried to order a decent sandwich, and you just can't. Yeah, so what's weird is that this says that you donated $10, but PayPal says you gave me $5, and I'm not upset about it. It's just weird that they disagree. See if I can go backwards across the finish line this time. Oh, did you just donate again? No, not quite. Well, thank you. You didn't need to do that. Did anything actually play on the screen? Hmm. Should test my... Whoa, is that really what's gonna happen? Streamlabs.com. Oh, it's that thing. Making all that noise. Da, 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 da. This is going super slow. Alright. Donation settings. How do I test something? Alert box. Test donation. Yeah. That's what should have happened. Oh, weird. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I wonder if any of these things still work. Like... Or is that... Those were in... Those weren't here. Those were in Nightbot, I think. It's fine. I'll check them later. Let's get back to the music. All right. You're the only one watching. I'll go ahead and fix that. Nightbot.tv. You're not even here to watch me play anyway. You're just here to talk. You do matter. You're the only one who cares that I'm doing this, which is why I'll do it if you're watching. It should be working. Try it again. Oh, do I have to put... I have to allow Nightbot as an admin on my channel. Maybe I never did that. I don't know how to do that. Oh god. Automated filters. Head to your community settings. Paste new moderator channel. This is what I need to do. Nightbot's in here. Maybe the URL changed. Say something. It worked. Oh, there. Okay, now it's working. Perfect. Excellent. There. Now you have your own responder. Ooh. Now for something we think you'll really like. Any seasonal events that I haven't done yet? I don't want to switch cars. This car's awesome. It's probably going to make me change cars, though. Usually the seasonal events only allow one car. Wait, it's 8:10. How did I miss the...
I've been looking forward to this autumn championship for ages. I think you'll enjoy this one. What am I saying? Of course you
You
will.
think I'll enjoy it? Yeah, I had to buy a car. And there's no cars to buy. Okay. So I guess... Oh. That's right, I need to get that thing. That's why I need to enter these. I need to enter these Forza-thon contests, but they're at the top of every hour. And I wasn't notified at 8 o'clock that one was starting. No, no. Ugh. That's almost a good drift. Well, I know that it's 8:11. That was my problem. At 8 o'clock, it was supposed to tell me that Forza-thon was starting. To make this font big again so I can see what the hell's going on. Okay. There we go. And I missed it. Yeah, I always have 9 and 10 if I want to stay up that late. Well, I will stay up that late. I don't know if I want to keep playing video games that late. I've got 12 points available. Well, this thing can be loaded up, too. wheels spin? I worked from home today so that I could vote. I played on my lunch break. I thought about streaming then, but on my lunch break. I was working from home. I can do whatever I want, but from 12 to 1 I was playing. And I was thinking about streaming, but then I was like, I don't want to just stream for an hour and have Helena make fun of me for only streaming for an hour. Yeah, we have a terrible governor, and the person who's running to replace him is just as bad, so I needed to make sure that didn't happen. Like, John Oliver even mentioned Maine, being like, this is what a Trump presidency is gonna be like, and sure enough, our governor is like, just like Trump. Anything over a half hour? Alright. I'll hold you to that. Yeah. Can I rewind in one of these? Yeah, failed. Damn it. Almost made it too. I think politics everywhere are super sensitive. Damn, that corner makes it tough. How do I get back on pulse? Well, yeah, I'm aware of the tree. You can't go off the road in these at all. Or you fail, so like trying to keep your speed up and stay on the road is difficult. $136, how'd I do? New personal best. How many stars though? 9 more miles an hour, ugh. Yeah, I don't play video games because they're just like real life, though. Like, I can't do that in real life. Just bounce off a car and take out a tree and go through brick walls and crash into a tree and have my car only have minor cosmetic damage. Thank you. Oh, off-road. Alright, we'll take the trail cat. This is my jam jelly. Come on, just pick the car. Everything's controversial about windmills. They try to tell you that they're killing birds and that they make too much noise and... Oh god. Let's not do that this time. Nope. Alright, let's try going the other. Oh, I can't? Ugh. Let's just restart the race. There's no recovering from that. No, they don't actually kill birds. That's just what it's what the coal lobby likes you to think. The coal lobby. That sounds like a terrible name for a hotel. If I were going to open a terrible hotel, that's what I'd call it. There we go, folks. Paper towels. Shit. Ugh. Not ideal, not ideal. Nicholas! What? Get out of here. Oh, I'm on unbeatable difficulty still. Ugh, I thought that wall was gonna help me. Let's try that again. That's not good. Also not ideal. It also sucks because I don't really know where the next checkpoint's gonna be. Yeah, it is. It's quite a difficulty reduction. Like for every helper that you turn off, you get extra points. But I keep that one on because, especially for off-road races where there's no track really, you don't know where your next checkpoint's gonna be, and there's no walls to prevent you from going the wrong way. Nice little hoedown you're doing there, bro. Row down. This doesn't seem realistic. Speaking of donuts, we just got a Krispy Kreme. Oh, I missed that place. Yeah, they just opened one up in Saco. Not just, it was like a couple months ago, but when I went to school in Rochester, New York, there was one right down the street from our campus, which was dangerous because it was 24 hours and just going to get hot donuts. Treat. Oop. Oop. Rocks. That was pretty cool. Just go put my car in the lake real quick. Oh, it's the river, not the lake. Let's see this beauty spot.
This is a lovely little village.
Little.
Stop for a cup of tea and a cream bun every time if I could. But you're not winning any races that way.
Thought I'm near Big Lake. Oh, it's up there. Sorry. Oh, I'm going away from the lake. That looks like a fun jump. Whoa! There's the lake. How far can I drive before I fall in? Can I drive all the way across the lake? Nope. Could be a lie. Unless, because when I start the stream and open the chat, it tunes me into it. Am I watching myself? Ugh. Why can't I have one tab be zoomed regular and a different one zoomed differently? Yeah, I'm watching myself, that's why. See how high up this mountain we can go. I guess not that far. Holy shit! The hell? Why is... Alright. Treat. Alright. Thank you for being wonderful, Helena. I will, see you another time. I gotta turn Nightbot down. Alright. Well, if you're gonna leave, I'll probably just sign off and go spend time with my Ohana. But have a wonderful evening, and I'll be back on again tomorrow. Maybe Mike will be here. So, have a lovely evening.